Hi, this is Brenda Clevenger with Midlife Mona Lisa, here to give you a starting over analogy that rings true to me because it happened to me in 2010, and I hope you can find some information from this video that will help you if you're going through some changes or thinking about starting over in your life. Back in 2010, I decided to change my love life and my career at the same time. And at that time I said, boy, this is going to be like taking the junk drawer of my life and tossing it. And that's exactly what happened. I had a wonderful relationship for 14 years, but it had went as far as it was going to go. And I decided to make a break for the last time since we had been on and off for 14 years. So I set aside that relationship. We were not married. We were not engaged. Again, it went as far as it could go. And part of that process, as you probably are aware, friendships are tested. And some of the friends decided to stay more aligned with my ex. I gave up a country club membership as part of the breakup, and as a part of that I had to resign from the tennis team, so I lost those friends, and give up my fitness membership, so I lost those friends. So that was a challenge. And in addition, I was finding myself very maxed out and taxed out with my real estate career of 7 years. So I sold the business and gave up that form of income and started examining all the holes in my life and what was and what not working. And even though I went down the wrong path again, I decided to learn from my mistakes and to put myself in timeout for a year and really stop at the age of 50 and determine what would my perfect life look like if I could put everything back together exactly in a way that would make me full of joy. So after tossing my junk drawer of life, I decided to take a year off and put myself in timeout, not to date, not to try to fill my life with another man, but to really determine what would make me happy if I could put my life back together exactly the way to bring me joy and enrichment and fulfillment and prosperity. So the very first thing I did was to find a spiritual home, and I joined Unity on the Plaza, which was a wonderful move, and started becoming active in the church, which I had given up since I was 20, and it really needed to be part of my life again. Part of that process of joining the temple was immediately there was a prosperity class that I signed up for, which was a 12-week course that was life-changing, that taught me how to do affirmations, to attract into my life what I needed most, to give gratitude for everything that I had, and to be much more appreciative and giving than I'd ever been in my life. So as part of that process, I found myself, even though I had lost so many friendships during my breakup, attracting these magnificent, intelligent, wonderful new friends, and women were stepping into my life in large quantities just when I needed them most, just when I was at my lowest. And I had these new circles form in my life that were of great vibration. In addition, I met some gentlemen, and even though I wasn't dating, I considered them my little knights in red capes that came into my life and that were my friends. And we would play tennis and we would go to movies. So I had this new circle of friends, in addition to old friends, obviously, that it was just a wonderful experience. In searching for my abundance, I had not written professionally or as a hobby for 10 years, and I remember buying this pen, this Waterman pen, in Chicago as a commitment to my love of writing. This pen is probably 15 years old. I had tabled my writing for at least 10 years, and I decided that I wanted to be a professional writer again instead of a salesperson. And when people asked me what I was doing for a living, even though technically I was unemployed, I would say, I'm a writer. I would say it over and over and over again, and I started taking courses and networking and blogging and writing profusely. Until today, that is what I'm doing again. I reopened my public relations firm, and I'm writing professionally for companies, and it's a wonderful thing. In addition, I will say that I started doing affirmations of the type of man that I wanted in my life, the type of man that I could fully share a life with, and this is my little prince. That even though I can't say that it's happened, I'm saying I'm so much smarter and closer to manifesting someone in my life that completes me, is my true partner, is not just using me as arm candy or a girlfriend, but a true partnership, which is what I want in life. So I will leave you with a quote from Buddha, which says, "There are two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting." I am on the road to truth, and I feel that I'm 80% home, and I'm so glad that I took these painful steps to the joy that I now experience. It makes it worthwhile. So I hope this helps you with your starting over experience, be it changing jobs, changing relationships, making a move, caregiving, whatever you're going through in your life. Please share your comments below this video so we can start a conversation about the joy and burden and messiness of dumping your junk drawer so you can start over.